했던 거
Previously on
아니었네.
Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running.
이게 진짜 마지막이야.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she
아,
is.
The
뚝딱이.
purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
아, 왜 뚝딱이. 아씨. 아, 나보더니. 아, 나보더니 왜 이럴 때.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
정신병. 왜 맞는 것 같고. 어디서. 근데.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think.
일단은.
Couldn't focus.
그 납치범을 어디까지 그 요약 설명하자면 그 납치범을 만나는데
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
만나자마자 납치범이 그 검은 악몽 뭔가 공포의 존재 그런
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me?
이 코뼈를
We'll
내가 부신 것
reacquaint you with
같은데?
my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk in
내가
some
저번에 이
fresh
상빵
air.
날리지 않았냐?
Yes, it will do you good.
보안관 앞에서?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are
극혐이네.
particularly vulnerable.
나도
of course.
바텀인데.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize
얘
in
눈
treating
봐.
artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing
얘
under
눈이-
control if we work together.
이 눈이 나를
This way, Alan.
잠깐만 날 해치고 있는데? 눈으로? 불만이 하이. 잠깐만 몇 층이냐? 아치 2층. 내 클립? 무슨 클립?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of it
진짜로?
as quickly as I can after an episode.
어디서?
So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept.
아 진짜로?
Alice
오.
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations,
기맘이 있죠.
unusual thinking, an obsession with light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and
내가
dreams.
하이즈에서도 사건을 좀
Your mind
잘했지.
has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence
얘가
of the drug
언제부터
he
날
had given me,
싫어하고 있었던
I
거지?
had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from
일단은 아내가 죽었대.
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think
얘
about
말에
it.
의하면
Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane
근데 나는 지금 아내를 살리려고
supernatural
납치범을
conspiracy
막
you've concocted in your
쫓고
mind?
막 그러고 있거든.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this.
근데 뭔가
Everything
아내가
can be
죽었다는
explained
말이 더 뭔가
logic.
더 신빙성이 있는 것 같아. 세님 안녕하세요. 하이.
I never get tired of this view.
좋긴 하네.
Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I
저기
arrived
미러
with
피크야.
Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
이 성 가운데 이
It
호수 가운데에
seems
섬이
there's a
있었잖아.
storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you
야,
have a
쟤
relapse,
잠깐만,
it
원형
gets
탈모
more and more
있는데?
difficult to resurface from the dark depths
아,
of your
급파인 거
imagination.
봐.
Not surprising.
송수리가
considering
그냥
your profession.
실종됐네.
Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should
맞아.
come as an
그거
immense relief
탈모
to you.
치료제가 막
If it doesn't,
엄청 진전될
why is
것
that?
같다고 막
Because I'm
기사
lying?
본 것 같은
Or
최근에.
because you don't want to admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all, I'm the
Hartman
one
obviously
trying to
loved his
bring
own
you out
voice.
of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it by
nails into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need to
focused.
work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
얘 너무 무서운 것 같아.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
흐르님 여기서 이러시면 안 됩니다. 흐르님 자리에 앉아 계세요.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
귀여워.
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah.
come, Alan. This way.
Pete.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
다이닝 룸.
My rheumatism's killing me.
야, 잠깐만 이 할배들 내가 맨 처음에 왔을 때 있었던 할배들이잖아.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers. Odin and
얘들도
Thor.
환자였던 거야?
They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that.
심해.
There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its
맞아요.
mark.
이 기억나는 게 이 할배가 궁이었어.
No, that won't do. I'm
궁이어가지고
so
기억이 나.
sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
이렇게 내 원고에 다들 집착하는 거지?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
어, 발랄라.
Wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
어, 원고 아니야? 맞네.
My head was clearing up, or according... Zane could feel the pose, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything.
발랄라 거기서 나온 거 아니야? 그
The Andersons
분노의
made more
질.
sense.
매드맥스.
Got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our
방으로
own
돌아가십시오.
formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember
저희가 치료하는 환자는 상당히 훌륭합니다.
on the brain. Tom just lost is all.
뭔가 내가 이상한 치료를 하면서 그 뭔가 그걸로 내가
He's the boss.
I may need a
혼자.
hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you know who Jeffrey. You know they had.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human.
제거 바바라
Dark
그
presence
제거
is
말하는 거
wearing the
같은데?
old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
내가 쓴 이야기는 현실이 될 거다. 원고를 막 글을 그 글대로 미친놈이 내가 준 원고대로 막 진짜로 그거를 실현시키고 있는 게 아닐까.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Burge, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be
헤이
cool,
베이크
okay?
도망가. 내가 저걸 처리하는 동안 이렇게 들리는데?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
무슨 일이 생겼는지 확인해.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
원고?
brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things run right.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair.
이 여자가 싱클레인가?
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
하트만 사무실. 스태프룸이 어디였지?
Since you're so tough, Bert.
에반 카터의 실종? 왜?
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name
Now,
on one of
Mrs.
them.
Wake,
For a moment,
can you tell me
I
about
couldn't
Alan's
believe it.
problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you.
당신이 보이는 게 아니라 당신을 닮은 낯선 사람 당신 눈을 통해 내다보는 모습.
Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but
뭔가 TV를 통해 나를 보는 거랑
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing
천만
outside the
왼쪽.
lodge. I knew the man next to
이게
Hartman.
납치범인데?
He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
아 잠깐만. 뭐지? 어. 아 베리구나. 베리가 왜 그랬지?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's
원고 더미. 총.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
웃는 거 봐. 저 사이코패스.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
출구. 이. 못 여는 거? 어머. 오, 야야야. 안 열. 선생님. 왜 못 열? 아 잠깐. 문 열. 아니 자물쇠가 있는데 왜 못 열어?
The dark presence would be on me in a moment.
오씨.
I had to find a way out.
뭐야. 더 볼 거야. 나 씨. 오이. 틀렸어. 안 돼. 커피. 그 와중에 파밍. 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋. 이렇게 하고 내려가야 되나? 뭐야? 잠깐만, 어떻게 나가? 막혔어. 아, 조명탄. 뭔데? 못 나가고 어디로 나가는지 모르겠고. 조명탄도 없는데? 잠깐 올 건. 자, 구지걸 발동합니다. 보세요. 이때야. 잠겼고. 저걸로 뚫어야 되나? 또 저걸로 뚫어야 되나 봐. 헤이 컴. 오씨. 맞았어? 아니 잠깐만. 뭔가 반짝이는데? 역시 커피. 이거 중에 파밍. 아메리카노 한 잔은 가져가야지.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
미친. 어씨. 조명탄. 어디로 나가야 돼? 저인가? 여기다. 그러니까 쟤는 어떻게 나갔대? 이 미러를 빨리 푸는 방법. 파밍? 잠깐만, 그러고 보니 원고를 안 읽었네요? 선장의 베리. 알은 멋있죠? 베리가 나 찾으러 왔다가 얘도 그거네, 갇힌 거네.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking.
something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
납치범을 만난 것까진 맞아. 왜냐면은 납치범 만났을 때 얘 웨이크가 조명탄 들고 얘도 뛰어들었거든. 아, 그 이후의 일이 맞네. 지금 일어나는 게.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative
하트만이 뭔가
to be a producer.
뭔가 중추의 역할인데 이 스토리.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge.
모트가 그 납치범 이름인 것 같은데? 이틀. 맞아, 그 납치범이 이틀. 모트가 납치범 이름이고. 오! 야! 야! 조명탄! 아, 나 총이 있지? 원고.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete.
뭔지 모르겠고. 아이고 인기녀. 인정. 야야. 얘 대빵인데? 잠깐만. 미로를 탈출하는 가장 좋은 방법. 한 길만 파세요. 터졌고. 어떻게를 찾아버렸네? 하트만. 아, 하트만이 아니라 그거네. 하트만이 보디가드. 하트만 보디가드네. 하트만이. 빈님 안녕하세요. 아, 빈님도 이거 오세요? 재밌던데? 조명탄. 패드? 내가 패드가 없어. 안돼, 조명탄 써버렸어. 씨. 도리님 안녕하세요. 하이하이. 반갑고. 모닝구. 잠깐만, 출근하셨나? 그러네. 난이도, 저 이거 첫 회 차라서 악몽은 플레이가 안 되더라고. 그냥 그래서 어려움했어요. 내가 노타협 유저라서 악몽 하려고 그랬는데 아트만까지 웨이크가 중요하죠.
That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
야, 앨리스는 이미 죽었다. 출근했어. 고생. 그래도 몇 시간 있으면 퇴근이잖아. 힘내세요. 내가 정말 웨이크의 아내가 있었다. 그러니까 없다는 거잖아. 얘가 납치를 한 줄 알았는데 아니야. 앨리스는 없네. 스포당한 느낌. 아직 저보다 안 오셨구나. 빈님, 이거 스포할 생각은 뭔데? 스포할 생각은 아니었는데. 뭔데? 알았어요. 나도 이거 스포해버렸다, 빈님한테. 의도치 않게. 야, 이거는 조명타 써야겠다. 쫄았었죠? 원공. 그림자 괴물에게 공격당하는 베리.
He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while.
내가 베리를 구하나 본데? 사건이라규. 한방이라규. 조명탄이라. 오, 뭐 많아. 잠깐만, 나 뭐 이제 뭐 싸우나 본데? 뭐 많이 준다?
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throat.
베리다. 문 열어. 나 이거 보면 되네 이거. 오우야.
Hurry up, Barry. I'm on it.
오,
Gotta be here. Just hang on, Al. Oh, hey, around the corner.
갈 건. 어이,
I found it. I found it.
안에 있어.
Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
조명탄이 없다. 아, 야 이거 몸통 박치기다. 야, 나 죽겠다. 어, 아니, 진짜. 아, 조명탄을 좀 아껴 써야겠다.
Hurry up, Barry.
조물애기들한테는 지금 써야 돼. 왜 조명탄 안 써졌지?
Hurry up, Barry. I'm on it. Gotta be here. Just hang on, Al.
호비.
I found it. I found it. Ah, no.
그러게, 아껴도 좋네. 뭐,
Al, I found the key.
어야!
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
어디로 가는
I'm
거지?
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry.
안 죽었다고?
I know. Listen, I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
이걸 사네?
I had lost my gun at the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine. Forget that! Are you okay? I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Help! There's something moving down here! Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry! Oh! Yeah! Barry, are you alright? I'm good, Al! I'm great!
베리 너무 무쾌한데?
From New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting! Barry, just wait for me, okay? Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna
아이고
go ahead
사망 플래그 아니냐 저거?
secure the
아,
area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
나 지금 가진 게 없는데? 아니 잠깐만. 어? 개 같은. 안 돼. 여기가 아니었나?
Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
아 맞네 길이. 이쪽으로 갈까? 야 망한. 커피. 자 커피만 커피만. 아.
Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
야씨.
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with
어떻게
Barry.
피하지? 피할 게 없는데. 아 진짜. 됐나? 아, 저 커피. 아, 커피는 그냥 버리자.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch.
월터는 누구지?
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night.
질투?
Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand.
질투? 아 잠깐만. 아니 나이팅게일 요원이 이름이 나이팅게일인 것부터 뭔가 좀 이상한데? 왜 질투를 느끼지? 작가한테?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
작동! 야 너무 안돼. 나왔다. 이걸 사네.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
아씨 너무 멀다. 고성능 손정등. 건전지. 조합님 안녕하세요. 하이하이.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
저렇게 말했다면 빼박 벨이죠. 이 빛은
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
맞아. 그 별장에 갔을 때 사진에 잠수부가 있었거든. 근데 잠수부가 의미하는 게 뭘까? 진짜 잠수부는 아니잖아. 일단 원고를. 강해진 어둠의
The dark
존재.
presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place.
아닌가?
The
산장을
storm
탈출한
raged
환자들.
on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around us.
걔네 말하는 거네. 로컬롤 형제. 이거 보면 있잖아. 데드바이 아 뭐지? 그 뭐냐? 데드바이 데이라이트? 아 데이바이
Someone had
데드라이트?
left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
더 테이큰 알 필드 위드 다크니스. 정글러님 안녕하세요. 대바대 맞아. 그거 생각난다. 그거 같아 이거. 일단은 커피. 저 커피를 어떻게 줬을까? 여기구만. 아메리카노 한 잔. 네? 뭐 했다고 제가? 길이 어디지? 여기인가? 뭐가 오는데? 와씨 발소리가 척척척척 막 들리는데 진짜 무서웠어. 도망가. 조명좀 다
I could
써버렸다.
see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
괜찮아. 사풀의 중요성. 인정.
Hello? Anybody here?
헐, 베리 목소리인데?
No! Danny, you're not!
아메리카도 한 잔을 하고.
Please! What are you?
얘도 뭔가 악몽을.
I'm done!
뭐야 이 사람?
You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know. It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real.
오늘 아이구양의 담백가.
아 정글러님. 오늘 담백가 감사합니다. 진짜 안 그래도 요즘 약간 그 골초가 돼서 하루 한갑 하는데 걱정이 많았거든요. 오늘 담백가 감사합니다. 근데 맞아. 그 제가 여중을 나왔는데 그 여중이 요거랑 붙어 있는 데였거든. 그 학교가 붙어 있어. 그래가지고 막 계단만 넘어가면은 고등학교 교실 막 나오고 그랬는데 거기 그 여자 화장실 그 입구에 뭐라고 쓰이는 줄 알아? 금연. 야, 나 그거 보고 진짜 나는 진짜 컬처 쇼크. 아, 고등학생. 나 진짜 순수한 중학생이었는데, 와, 나 그거 보고 깜짝 놀랐다.
Real good movie. The best friends. Suddenly bad guy.
아무튼,
Who wrote this
조글러님.
crap?
아, 오늘 담배
Anyway.
감사. 에? 와, 진짜 정글러님 눈치가 장난 아니시네. 와, 나 그래서 한 개비 꺼냈다가 바로 놓고 왔다. 한 개비, 딱 엉큼이적 딱 한 개비 꺼내고 딱 가려 그랬는데, 아, 씨, 눈치가. 한 개비 다시 넣었다.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm
그러게 이게
writing won't
김밥
save Alice.
말고
It's a
한보루
horror
막 이런 거
story. It's
이렇게
going to
되는 거
kill
아니야?
her and me and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
아, 그러니까 그 기억이 없는 일주일 사이에 이 원고를 썼고, 이 원고를, 곳곳에 놓은 거는 누구지? 그 잠수부가 이 원고를 계속 놔줌으로써 이 이야기를 내가 알게 하고, 잠수부가 놓은 것 같긴 한. 말은 김밥이라고 시시했다고. 맞아. 막 제가 그 오레오 신지랑 그거 좋아해가지고 후원할 때 그렇게 맞아요. 이제는 보르라고. 뭐냐? 오.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
아, 얘가.
The front door was locked.
안 돼, 원고 있는데.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
모트는 그 납치범의 이름이고, 납치범이랑 웨이크에 대해 생각하는 하트만. 악이 많긴 했지.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject.
계속 나와. 저글링. 잠깐만. 왼쪽. 보급 상자가 있다는 건데? 아닌가? 왼쪽. 아닌가? 여기 맞네. 아, 여기네. 오! 여기 있다. 사슴고기. 하이즈에서의 트럭이 아닌가 이것은. GTA 갑니다.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
아, 차 안에서 먹을 수 있게 해주지 이거. 시대가 어느 시대인데 내려서 주문을 해야 돼. 이거 도과가 저 커피 다 먹는 건데. 여기 뭐가 있다. 화살표가 있었어. 드라이버 수루가 없는 게 말이 됩니까? 옛날 게임이라. 오씨! 뭐에 맞은 건데? 놀래라. 개복치 아니야, 이거? 아니, 진짜. 아씨, 놀랬네. 찌푸차로 갈아탔어. 여기 왔던 데인데? 원고가 또 놓여있을 수 있으니까 가봅시다. 샷건. 사냥용 라이플. 이게 갓총이라고.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that message.
실종자였네? 금발, 30세 백인 여성. 앨리스잖아. 보안관한테 연락. 아, 맞네. 내가 보안관한테 앨리스 찾아달라고 했었지. 그래서 이거 하는구나. 아씨. 어딜 까불어. 농장이구나. 내가 어디로 가는 거지? 길을 모르겠다. 아, 여기 왔었던데요. 드리프트 미쳐. 커피. 에이, 아무리 절하시면 어떻게 완벽할 수 있겠습니까? 하나는 양보해줘야지. 안 그래? 키즈 여기 아니. 어떡해. 어떡해. 라스트. 호잇. 멋있죠? 잔인하다니. 저희들이 나쁜 애들이야. 쟤네들이 이건 정당방이라고. 정당방이. 뭘? 순간 그래도 어휴, 덩치 큰 바보라서 다행이다. 에이. 뭐지? 지 혼자 사라지는데? 나타나다니? 보급. 보급증. 야. 진짜 저 몸통 받치기 너무 아파. 그냥 가자. 먹고 가자. 보급 다 먹는 것도 도가던데. 근데 내가 중간에 보급을 하나 빠뜨린 것 같기도 하고. 아무튼 이거 다 먹는 것도 도가예요. 보급. 잘 가. 섬 가탄. 아까는 성광탄인지 몰랐어.
brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really
참
sunk in
여긴
until
처음
I saw the
와보잖아.
stage.
와우.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
왜요?
Glad you decided to go it alone, Bronson. Shut up and shoot!
장르
Ow! We have to fight them off!
장르가 바뀌었는데?
Fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
오.
Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Oh, damn it! Goddamn wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
고성능 랜턴. 오. 야 이거는 좋아 보인다. 그 와중에 노래 좋고.
Yes! Out! Stay in the light!
펌프 액션 조건. 근데 이거 싱글이에요. 아, 왜 이렇게 많이 있나 이거? 그 오! 야 잠깐만. 잠깐만.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot!
야 너무 물량이 너무 많다.
Ow! We have to fight them off!
뭐야?
I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
고성능 랜턴.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is
아니 잠깐만.
I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
너무 피가 너무 많이 떨어졌다. 아니랬다. 노래 틀었으면 좋겠는데.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
노래 어디 갔어? 노래 앵콜 서비스. 아, 그렇군. 어우, 큰일 날 뻔했다. 뭐야?
Yes! Ow! Stay in the light!
뭐야?
No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please.
끝났나? 아니고. 그래도 피해 회복이 알았으네.
Oh, if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
샷건을 바꾸자.
Ow! This may be the most moment of our entire lives. They're trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life. Really? Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! God damn it!
왜 이렇게 많아?
Back in the game! Yes! Oh! Can I do that?
하나, 둘, 셋. 오! 깼나봐. 진짜 많았어. 분량. 이 게임 장르의 상태가?
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
총알 별로 없네. 샷건 사이가로 갑니다. 근데 랜턴 완전 좋아졌어. 장난 아니다. 저기까지 빛이 났네. 역시 기술이 최고시다.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
저기로 올라가서 눌러야 되는 것 같은데 말이지.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al? Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about it.
나 진짜
And if I don't get my way, I'll solve all day.
친구라서 한 대 칠 수도 없고.
Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. That's okay. I can just take him for granted. Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
이거 그러네.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done a...
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
night
dreams in that
springs.
soft embrace. Somewhere
It's that
between
memory.
fantasy.
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
꿈.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. Hey, Jones, right? Listen.
이거 오랜만에 본데? 70년대 앤더슨 무비.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, The headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing.
일단 문샤인이 뭔가 기분은 뭔가 사람을 기분 좋게 만드는 약간 약 같은 건가?
Trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power.
그게 호수 그 가장 좋은 재료가 콜드론 호수물.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
설마 이 호수를 이거 타고 가나? 아니구나. 마약이라고 해야 되나? 뭔가 그 사람을 해롱해롱하게 만드는 그런 것 같은데? 정신 나가게 만드는? 사람을 피폐하게 만드는 그런 거지.
Something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that?
오.
God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
뭐야, 왜 이렇게 빨라? 아, 얘 보스네. 뭐지? 지면서 죽었고? 아. 저기요. 아, 성광도 다 썼다. 뭐야? 저러시는데?
Wow! Those geezers had quite a
뭐냐,
production
이거?
going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
개코. 와, 깜짝이야. 곰인 줄.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
와, 역대급으로 컸다. 여기서 또 한 판 싸우겠는데?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Norton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Your best is almost here. I bet that keeps you in business.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
무슨 물건? 이거 뭐 말하는 거지? 아 설마 설마 까보고 그거 움직이는 거 진짜 이 새끼들 씨 가만히 두질 않네. 아 근데 은근히 얘네들이 말하는 게 좀 웃기긴 해. 하나하나. 배를 위해 저장고 문을 여십시오. 저장고 문? 아 갔다 와. 바랄라. 야 여기가 바랄라다. 아 갔다 오세요. 패지님. 길이 어디지? 네? 공지진. 아 여기군. 저장고문.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Okay, man. Let's go, bro.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
바랄라.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
올드캇 노스터. 고대신은 모든 것을 진실을 알고 있다. 고대신?
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
발소리 나는데? 와, 조사.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
퓨즈 상자. 비켜!
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
무섭다. 어두워가지고. 원고. 오랜만에 본다. 잃어버린 일주 동안의 수수께끼. 그래 이거야. 일주 동안 기억이 없다 그랬잖아. 이때 원고를 썼어. 뭔가 그 아까 말했듯이 그 자기가 막 여기 탈출하는 원고.
Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was a...
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talk about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
마녀의 오두막 열쇠를 내가 맨 처음에 받았지.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell?
Seriously, I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you
목소리
couldn't.
바뀐
That's
거 봐.
right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my
비유하는 거
nose.
봐. 아,
I'm gonna get
그치.
the
저
recipe
입간판.
off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
호수물. 와, 그럴 수 있어. 와, 소름. 와, 소름. 어떻게 그런 생각을. 뭐야?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right.
전지적 작가 시점인데?
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Black Falls.
맞네.
the night
맞네,
Alice
맞다.
had
앨리스한테.
disappeared.
맞아, 맞아,
I
맞아.
had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
맞아요. 앨리스한테 딱 올라가자마자 그 일주일간의 기억이 사라졌고 내가 이상한 데서
I remembered thinking,
아
I caught a
맞아
glimpse of
맞아
her form underwater,
앨리스
sinking
떨어져서
into
내가
the darkness.
구하려고 여기 뛰어들었다. 맞아 맞아 맞아.
Diving after her was the last vague
맞아요.
memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I
맞아,
could
맞아,
remember
맞아.
was waking up behind the wheel
어
of the crash
사생캐나이.
car and finding the first pages
맞아
of the
맞아 맞아.
manuscript.
그니까 호수물을 마셔가지고
I must have thought she
얘가 정신이 그 호수물을 마신 상태에서 원고를 쓴 게 아닐까? 그러니까 이 원고 이게 문샤인이야 이 호수물이.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
그러니까 앨리스는 죽었고 익사를 했고 아씨 잠깐만 조금만 더 깔아봐야겠는데.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
이제 여기에서 원고를 써내려가는 거지.
Alice?
글로 구할 수 있다고 얘가 막.
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She
원고를 구할 수 있다고
No, no, no!
막 해가면서.
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
근데 제거가 왜 내 원고를 원하는 거지?
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
그게 좀 이분이야. 저 할매가 왜 내...
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice.
앨리스를 구하고 있던 게 실제로는 저 어둠의 힘을 더 강화시키는 그거였고.
Part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
이렇게 해서 시작이 된 거군.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
나이팅게일.